Hi everyone, and welcome to the Crafting Goat Studio, where creativity climbs higher and higher. Today is Make Something Monday, and it's the first day of June. June this month is going to be really exciting. One, it's out of school. The college kids has done graduated. Now the high school kids are graduating, and it's about to hit summertime. So on our Make Something Monday, we're going to go to our project board because that is what we're going to do, and we're going to stick with this project board all year long. So with this month's project, we're going to focus on ephemera. Ephemera is making something beautiful to add to your journals. That's what I take of it. And that's my definition. So, ephemera could be whatever it is to you. So here we are. We're getting ready to pick from June 1st, which is Monday, on our project board. And we're going to find out what we're going to make today. Okay, hold on just one moment. And week 1, Monday, for Make Something Monday, it is Junk Drawer Challenge. You only use material found in a junk drawer. Now, everybody has different junk drawers, okay? And my desk has a lot of junk, but it's my junk. It's my personal junk. And I went to it already and I grabbed some things. And when you're going through your junk drawer, you're looking for items that could make patterns. You're looking for string. You're looking for coins. You're looking for stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at what I have, and then we're going to see if you have any of that. If not, just watch, and then hopefully that will prompt you to say, oh, okay, instead of this, I can use that. Okay, so let's get right into it. And thank you so much for all of the subscribers, and thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares, and I really, really appreciate it. May was a little bit hectic, but we got through it, and now we're in June. So let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so with my junk drawer rummaging, I found that ink pads and a dauber. I found a little paper punch, a little stapler, a little corner rounder. I just went to my washi tape collection and I just grabbed random washi tapes. I found some stamps. It's a little paisley stamp. I didn't get this from a junk drawer, but I was like, okay, so my junk drawer does not include like bling, but you always want some bling. I grabbed random shapes and cutouts and magazine things. I grabbed some random, got some lace here. Okay. Random little pieces of paper that I drew earlier. Little pieces of scrap papers. And you really find that you just don't throw stuff away. I got some letters here that I can't really make any words out of it. I probably could, but like my mind doesn't, I ain't going through that. Anyway, I have random little material just to give something with some texture. random little strings and yarn and muslin and, or maybe not muslin. I think that's yarn. Also, I found, which was not in my junk drawer, but again, you need bling. I found these are stickers I made so long ago. Here's a random drawing I did. Another stamp. I found doily. Hello, we love doilies. And some color paper, you know, from color books. That's what that is. And then we have, I started some cards, but this is avocado dyed paper. And so that's why it has that weird pattern. So anyway, I got some paint board, what do you call these things? Paint samples. And an old tag that it was on something that I had. Or something I bought a long time ago. Anyway, I have this thing that you find on like wipes. Got that. I thought that was fun. And I don't know why it was in there, but it was. And then I have like some old paper that I decorated a long time ago. So I'm going to use that. I found it and I was like, you know what? This month you're getting used. Okay. So that's what we're working with. So let's get started. I have to figure out what I'm going to do and where I'm going to start, and then I'll be right back. Okay, well, let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this paper is texture. So I'm going to start here because it has color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and put a crease in there. Ow. Anyway, just so I can cut it. And we're going to make some little cards. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to just take them. And let's see, we're going to make, let's see, how big do I want the cards? This is about, let's make them nice and big. Let's make them about this size, because we're going to just go ahead and decorate these. If your things are not straight, don't worry about it, because I am not that girl to be worried about it. So I'm going to make 6 of these, and they're just going to be like little note cards that we're going to decorate from Painty Papers, and they're not even. If you need it to be even, then you work it out. Okay, you work that out. Okay, mine are not gonna be even. Mine is, I forgot to include glue in your supplies because you're gonna always need glue. Anyway, so I see that these are on. This is textured, so I'm gonna have something going on this side, and this side is gonna be something maybe you can write on. Some of these could be like, oh, we might make some tags. So let's get started. Hey, this one I'm going to take and put some little corners here. Use my tools, because why do you have tools if you're not going to use them? And so that's what I'm doing here. And I'm have some nice rounded corners. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 of them just to start here. And then, how was your guys' month last month? My month was, it started out really well, and then it went, how is that not? Oh, cooperate. It started out really well. It ended really well as well. However, it was just a little bit hectic at the end there because I had so many things going on. And so when I guess I should have waited to that. Anyway, oh, you might need a glue stick as well, but myself have allowed me to run out of glue sticks. So I need to go re-up on my supplies. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna use glue. Old Faithful glue. And then we're gonna make like a little frankincense card. Let's see here. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I had like all this canvas art that I was doing, and then it like, I did a lot of canvas art. I just didn't get a chance to finish them all because of the ongoings in my life here. So it goes. I'll get back to it. We got several more months of this year, and yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I'll get back to it. If you don't finish your projects, it's okay. You just make sure you get back to them so they won't just stay inside your stash forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay? Okay? All right. So that's my advice to you. And I'll show it to you when we get to that point. Okay? So now we got a little coloring page. And then we're going to do something with here. That almost worked. I'm sorry if I suck my teeth. And I know that annoys me when I be talking and that drives me crazy. It's like, stop sucking your teeth. All right, so what I'm going to do is, what am I going to do with this? I don't have too much here to work with, do I? Oh my goodness. But you know what? We're gonna make it work, and that's the whole purpose. So these are those stickers, and we're gonna make it work. I made these stickers so long ago when I made these stickers. Aren't they funny? They're like little baby stickers. No. I'm so nervous right now. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because I'm trying to do this raw where we can do this together. But I'm finding that, getting back into the swing of things, it's real. It's real. I think I'm going to do this doily. And then we're going to call it a day. But would you be able to write on this? No, we're not going to be able to write on that. But you wasn't going to be able to write on it anyway. It's just something to, well, actually you was going to be able to write on it. Or you can color this side. Let me get a writing prompt here. Let's see what we got. Does this fit? That fits. What we're going to do is going to take this. And anyway, so back to May. Oh, it was lovely. We had a nice amount of rain. Maybe some of us had too much rain. But I hope everybody's okay. So I'm going to do is, see if I can take, no, I'm not going to be able to take that off. This doesn't even fit like I thought it was. Okay, we're going to just erase this. Okay, so I had to talk to myself and make sure that myself was okay when you're creating. Sometimes you got to put stuff to the side when you're stuck on it. So we're going to put this one to the side. And we're going to move on. And what I'm serious. What we're going to do, we're going to do something else. We're going to work somewhere else until I can come back to this and figure out what I want to do with it. But we have plenty of stuff to play with our all of our little pieces of paper. So this is going to go this way because I like that shape. Right? Right? All right. Okay. I'm going to do that. I need to keep this upside down because this ain't going to work for me. There we go. Make sure you get the edges. I don't know if I stressed that enough. The last thing you want is to have your stuff coming apart. And what I like to do is take me a little card and maybe like a little paper towel. Use one of my used ones here and just really get the edges. Okay. Set that to the side. All right, and we're gonna glue that down, and that's gonna be very pretty. Okay. And we're just gonna start by gluing and cutting and doing things. Okay, until we get the flow going. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, so this is going to be a writing prompt, I'm thinking, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Okay, so now we're going to, let's see. We have these little cards here, and she is drawn on with, I think, oh yeah, there we go. I use one of those aqua type of marker pencils or something like that. Anyway, it was really cool when I saw it, and I was like, oh, hang out. So that's where this is from. So I made this, and you know how I am. I'll get like, okay, I'm gonna just sit that to the side like that one. Okay, so I'm just do up her hair, line her up a little bit of color. We're gonna draw her out. Okay. Oh, she's gonna be so pretty. This is the point when you have little things like this that you threw to the side, and now you gotta come back and do your thing with that. Well, this is what that is. Now I have to do my thing. Put my thing down. And there. And what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna find me some, is that brown? No. I'm gonna find, I have markers on my desk. I'm so sorry. I just have certain things on my desk that I can just whip out. So I'm just gonna color her in and work on her really quick so that she can go on this page, on this little thing here. And what I don't have is brown. So we're gonna have to find some brown. And we're gonna stick this brown. We're just gonna get a little brown. I don't feel like getting too far into details here. It's just, you know, it's just something that I feel like doing right this second. But this is how that goes. And this is literally mixed media. I mean, this is how mixed media works. You got crayon, well, maybe not a crayon pencil, but it's a, what is that thing called? It's called a aqua pencil or something like that, where it goes down like black and then it is, okay, and then it is, you can activate it by just putting water on it. Sorry about the ums. I'm trying to create and work or talk at the same time, which I'm getting used to. I'm not saying that I'm good at it yet, but you know, practice makes real, right? Is that how they say practice makes real? Real interesting. So let's do this. And so yeah, I just that food truck had all of my attention for the end of May. So I couldn't really get a lot of videos, but I really do cherish you guys for subscribing, because that is really cool. Okay, so somehow make her eyes green. Why not? Okay. And we're going to cut her out and we're going to stick her on this paper. That's what we're going to do. Can y'all see? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of wiggly diggly. Oh, wiggly. Just so she'll have some type of hair texture there, you know, because her hair's going fluffy. I love fluff. I love fluffy hair. I'm going to stick her right here. Okay. And glue her down. Glue her down. I said I was going to stick this upside down, but I didn't. Anywho, what was the most exciting part of your month last month that you can reflect on your journal for this, or not journal, but your ephemera? I have a lot of different prompts this month, and so I think it's going to be fun. So hopefully we can do this together and be interactive. Whoop. Okay, let's sit that. Here it is. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna stick her right on down. Right here. Okay. And she is gonna live here forever and ever and ever. And now we're going to get her stuck down real good. When she dries, I'm going to take that purple marker and go around her, but right now we're just going to stick there. Let's see. We're probably going to go with some washi tape. Why not? Goes, oh, is that upside down? Oh my. Let's do it this way then. We'll stick some washi tape down. Okay. I'm not going to do everything that's on my desk. I'm just showing you how you can come up with something when you just have random things going on. Uh-oh. Okay. We have random things going on. And so, let's see, I think I want this one. And so that's what I decided to do. It's random, it's spontaneous. And that to me is the most fun, is random and spontaneous. I mean, I do like having things planned out, but just because for the sanity. But sometimes planning stuff and you're just like, okay, you gotta stick to the plan, stick to the plan, stick to the plan. And sometimes Naisha don't have that mentality to stick in the plans like that. I'm sorry, y'all. And that's just one of those things. Just one of those things. So, yeah. All right. Okay, so now we got that. And then what I'm going to do is, I feel like doing something here. And I feel like doing something kind of, there we go. We'll do that. No, I don't like that. I like this. Okay. And we're going to just throw some, let's see, what letters do we have? We have, let's see what I can come up with. Fix. How about, I don't have no T's. So these are like, that's what I'm saying, like, you can't make it, or I can make words, but are they going to make sense, you know? It's like, how would that benefit me on this project that's meaningful? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a number. So 6, 1, nope, ain't got no 2s. Oh, I got 2s over here. So 6, 1, 26. Oh, there we go. Ain't got no dashes, but just gonna roll with it. How about that? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna glue this down. Did I? Okay, we're gonna glue that down, and then let's see how that works. Okay, we got this glued down, and we're gonna do 6, 1. We got the date going here. 6 up. Where is my little tweezers? I guess this will work. I'm trying. Good Lord. Come on now. Come on. There it is. There it is. We got. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, so we got 6. Let me see. Do I want to slash? No, I don't. I'm going to do a dot though. 6. How about, I don't have any zeros, so I can't do zeros. 6, 1. And then 26, because that's the day. 20 and 6. Can you believe it's the year 20? Am I ahead of myself? No, it's 2026, right? I'm not going crazy. Okay. I feel like I am, but I'm not. All right. So we are going to ink these edges. We're going to add some bling to her because I feel like bling-a-bling. Bling-a-bling-bling. Just to hide that bear there. I'm going to hide that bear. There we go. Oh, yeah. She's coming together quite nicely. Clip that off. Clip that off. Clip that off. And you just want to get rid of your discrepancies. See? That's her. We're going to take our dauber and we're going to just take the edges. Just going to ink them. It just makes it look finished. Because we are done. So I'll show. Oh, you see that? It fell off. All right, we're going to try to work with it because now I have to go find my daubers. So we ain't got time for that. We just got time for this. So we took a paint chip card. I keep saying paint chip, but it's, you know, the sample cards for when you want to select your different color paste. This is what this is. On the back, I did some blank paper and I colored it with avocado water. You boil your avocado skin and it turns your water like this rich red pink color. And you dip your paper in there, you lay it flat to dry out for like 24 hours or so. And it makes these really cool paper. Then I took, you know, I used some washi tape. I used some stuff out of my my scrap drawer. And, well, we made a little something. A little piece of bling. You always have to have your bling. You're using up your leftover words or letters that you ain't gonna be able to make no words out of no more. You did a little drawing, a little coloring, and then you have a little background that is a music sheet or something just to kind of have something in the background. Okay, so I will show you more of these as the week goes on, and we'll have other prompts too. But when I'm finished with all of these things, I will come back and show you pictures of it. Okay? All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll show you a couple of more that I've done in the past, but this is our 100% ephemera making. This will be the whole month of June. And we are going to have plenty of papers and junks and prompts and fun stuff this month. So stick with me. I'm going to do better because I want to. And I really love just using up my scraps. And I want you to use your scraps and just bring out that creativity that I know that's within you. Okay? Have fun. Enjoy, and show me some pictures, what you come up with. And subscribe, and share my channel. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And thank you again for all those who have done that. And thanks so much, man. I wish I will come up with something for my first subscribers. I'm thinking about it, but it's not thought about yet. So I'm going to come up with something. And then I'm going to let you guys know. Okay, take care. Bye. Have a lovely afternoon, night, day, whatever yet. All right, take care.